Camerath, and usually we're shooting in the nice warm city of Austin, Texas. But today we're out here in the country and it is freezing. Okay, freezing by Texas girl standards. But we're shooting with the Austin Police Department Mounted Patrol. Not really sure what we're gonna be doing, but I've got my cowboy hat, I've got my nice thick jacket and my spurs on. So I'm envisioning a day of horseback riding, maybe shooting some guns, doing some real cowgirl stuff. So let's get on the job. Hi there, Officer Dawn Leonard.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Ashley Camerath. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to APD's Mounted Barn.
Awesome. I'm super excited. I've got my spurs on, I got my hat on, I'm ready to ride some horses and play cowgirl.
I see that. Well, there are some things that we have to do first before we get to ride, which is take care of our horses.
Okay.
We are a city agency, so when we have vacancies or someone's sick, we do have to fill in. So our city employees, which are our stable attendants during the day, are not here today.
Okay.
So that means we get to clean out the stalls and do some mucking before we get to ride the horses.
So you called me to come shovel poop.
Yeah, thought you might be a good candidate and be ready and up for the job.
That's so kind of you. Do I get to ride horses at all?
We might at some point get to ride a horse.
Okay.
Well, we got to get the work done to take care of them before we get to have the enjoyment of training and riding on them.
I understand. I'm ready, I'm here. It's freezing cold, but let's do this. Jump in and get the blood going.
Let's go get some rakes.
Alrighty.
Here we go. So we need to get our equipment that we're going to use to muck out the stalls, which are going to be some rakes.
Muck out, is that the official term?
Yeah, you're going to muck a stall,
Let's
which means
do
pick
some
up
mucking.
the manure and pick up the urine.
All right.
That sounds a little better than just,
It
if
doesn't.
you say muck, it sounds a little better maybe.
It really
Maybe?
doesn't.
No, not so much? All
All
right,
right,
well,
put this in there?
Yep, we're gonna roll right into the stall, straight ahead. Looks like the least messy place.
Looks like I got my work cut out for me is what it looks like.
Yeah, Drago, he's good about making a mess. He's a big horse in a small stall.
Drago's stall,
This is Drago's stall.
Okay, so is there any particular art form to doing this?
Actually, there is, believe it or not. I wouldn't necessarily call it art, but it does seem to have its own way of doing things and make it a little easier on you.
Okay.
Basically, all the wet shavings are from urine.
Okay.
And obviously you can see the poop, the manure.
I can see the poop.
Yeah, so pretty much this whole area is going to end up having to go in the wheelbarrow, scooped up. You try and save as many shavings as you can, so because we reuse the shavings and that keeps them nice and clean and a soft bed for him.
Okay. They're kind of filtered out like that?
When it's this dirty, probably not. You can pretty much put all that right on in there in your wheelbarrow.
Okay, you want me to go over here so you can...
Yeah, I'll let you get the nice little pee area there, that wet stuff.
Oh, perfect. That's
Gets
so
nice
kind
and
of
heavy, and that'll build up some muscles. And here, this might make it a little easier since it's a nice chilly day for you. Give you some proper equipment and gloves.
Thank you. Gloves are really good. My hands are freezing.
Metal rakes get a little chilly in the winter.
So how many horses do y'all have total?
We have 16 horses right now.
16?
We have 10 officers and 2 supervisors, a corporal and a sergeant.
Okay.
And each officer is currently assigned to a primary mount. We have horses, 1 is in training and 3 are spares, which means if one of our horses for whatever reason needs a day off or is ill, we use one of the spares.
Okay.
So that we always have horses available to us.
And where do you get the horses from?
We pretty much do everything that a private owner would do. We search the internet. Word of mouth has been very beneficial to us. If we have someone that's, we've bought a patrol horse from before, and they know what we're looking for in a horse and their personality and their disposition. The horses that we like are the ones that most people don't want at their house. They're the ones that are knocking things over, getting into mischief, pushy. Those are the horses that we need for patrol work because that's exactly what patrol work is. We're asking a horse to do the complete opposite of their instinct. Horses normally like to run away from danger, and we actually ask them to go into danger.
Right. So, because you guys and gals are primarily downtown, right?
Correct. Our primary goal of our job and what Mounted was started for was crowd control.
Please get on the sidewalk.
On 6th Street. And that
Does it get crazy down there?
It gets very crazy. You've never been on 6th Street partying?
I'm a native Austinite. I've been there once or twice.
Once or twice,
Once
yeah.
or twice.
Well, you know, it's more of a young person's area. There are lots of bars, hence they call it the bar district, and lots of live music, so a lot of people out there in the outside venues.
Sure.
So that is our primary goal. It's just mainly crowd control. EMS or officers need to go to a situation in the middle of the street and there are thousands of people there. You know, natural instinct for people is to look and see what's going on.
Sure.
And they don't realize that they may be obstructing the ambulance from getting through or something. So we'll actually use the horses and make a path for the ambulance to get through if they need to, or EMS cart or whatever may be there.
So how long have you been doing this, Ms. Dawn?
I came to the unit in 2005, and
okay.
I've been with APD since 2000.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
So, we work 2 shifts. We have a day shift and an evening or a night shift. When we're on night shift, that's when we work downtown.
Okay.
6 p.m. to 4 a.m. is our shift, and that's where we do the crowd control and just showing a presence on 6th Street to help keep things in order.
Sure.
Things we do when we're on night shift as well as work with the crowd is we do traffic stops, we write citations for miscellaneous offenses that people may do. Anything pretty much that an officer does in a bike or a car, we do.
Okay.
We've had the traffic stops, like I said, people get quite surprised that we can do it, but downtown being with a lot of stop signs and stoplights, traffic moves pretty slow, so we just blow our whistles and shine our flashlights and make a traffic stop if we need to.
I bet that really kind of freaks out some of the
People are quite surprised, and it's good for us as far as police officers because being 8 feet tall, we can see into the car, and it's a very good safety measure for us.
Sure.
We can see what's going on with people's hands, and especially if there's multiple people in the vehicle.
I just imagine y'all's job would be so much more difficult because you're not only maintaining the crowd control, maintaining the safety, but you're also on a horse.
We are, and the horse is a living, breathing creature, so you know they think, and what their thought is, oh, there's grass over there, let's go eat.
Right.
When we're thinking we need to go over there and talk to this person, and
Right.
they're like, no, grass is more
No,
important. So
I'm
yeah,
hungry.
so yes, you do learn, and that's part of the training that an officer does when they get here. Is being an officer downtown is one thing, being an officer on a horse is a completely different thing.
At least you got the music going.
Yeah, it keeps us used to 6th Street activities.
Yeah.
I've filled this wheelbarrow to the max.
Go to our left here.
Okay.
And I still have 8 more stalls to clean.
16 horses, they can produce a lot of poop at night.
Oh, I bet.
Raking and scooping up horse poop is not as easy as it sounds. What a smelly and tedious job it is taking care of horses.
And if you shake your wheelbarrow back and forth, left
I
and right.
definitely have a newfound respect for what the Mounted Patrol and their helpers have to go through.
Okay. Let's go shovel some more poop.
While I'm helping with the de-pooping,
Yeah, I'm just grooming him up a little bit, kind of working some of this dust and stuff out of his coat.
the other officers are grooming and getting ready to begin their training for the day.
We're gonna go out into the arena and go through a series of exercises to help me establish my communication for today with the horse, make sure we're on the same page and get him to listening to me and paying attention to what I'm asking him to do.
So I think we've finally mucked out all the stalls.
Whoa. You don't want to drop that in there.
Now it's time to see if Officer Leonard will show me how they train the horses to deal with huge crowds and obstacles.
So right here.
After I drop off the rest of my muck.
Woo! Don't fall over. Hold your breath.
Yuck.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I am done scooping poop.
You are, 16 stalls done.
16 stalls. Can we maybe, I don't know, play with some horses now instead of their bodily functions?
Well, we can go saddle up a horse. Sergeant French is saddling up Gallows, so maybe we can go help him do that.
Let's do it. That sounds like fun. So this is the arena.
This is our training arena. Unfortunately, it's not covered, which we can't use in the rain, but
Yeah.
it is great for doing what we're going to do now after we meet Sergeant French. This is Anthony French, our supervisor.
Sergeant Ashley Camrath, nice to meet you. Thanks. So, what do you do in the arena?
We get our horses ready to go to work. The rope he's using is it's 22 feet in length. The orange stick that he has is called the carrot stick, and it has a string on the end. And basically we use that for an extension of our arm, because horses are longer than we are. So if Sergeant French is standing in front of Galloser and he wants him to move his back end, he can't quite reach with his hand, so he can use the stick as an extra length to guide him and say, this is what I want you to move. And yielding the hindquarters is what he just did. Now he's backing them up into touching something, because our horses work downtown. People, objects, things are always kind of touching them in the back end, and for a horse it's a very sensitive area because they can't protect themselves when something's behind them. You know, they want to see it to be able to learn to run from it, or see to run from it. So backing them into something shows confidence, that he trusts. Sergeant French is asking him to push it now. It's just a huge confidence builder and trust that Galloser has in Sergeant French.
Watching the Austin Police's Mounted Patrol running through the obstacles is similar to watching a ballet. It takes control and precision for the horse and the officer to become one. The obstacles are designed to get horses used to the environment, objects, and people which it will encounter on a frequent basis on patrol. The horses work in unison to clear the crazy crowds of 6th Street, which I will now demonstrate.
So what am I doing? I'm partying on 6th Street?
You're out in the middle of the crowd on 6th Street and you're getting a little too rambunctious.
Not as never happened, ever.
You're inciting people in the crowd to cause problems, and it's just not a good idea on 6th Street. So thinking they're going to send in the Mounted Patrol, and they're probably going to pick you out of the crowd and
Making trouble over here.
So this would be a situation if we're in a big crowd of people that we send the horses in.
Okay.
And the whole reason for the horses is they get the crowd cleared away so that they can pick out the troublemaker.
Okay.
And then do what they need to necessarily do with the troublemaker.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of talk you through what could be going on right now. But
I'm the troublemaker.
the troublemaker.
How do they arrest someone on a horse, you say? Well, it's very easy.
How you doing, ma'am?
Hi, sir. I'm good. How are you? I'm just making
doing
trouble
good.
over here.
I'm Officer Wade with the Austin Police Department.
Hi there. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Put
Good.
your hands on top of your head for me. There you go. Right now you're under arrest for urinating in a public place.
Did he just say I'm being arrested for urinating in a public
Stand
place?
still, don't fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm just making trouble.
Just make
Officer Wade is handcuffing me while on a horse. Who knew you could do that? Also, if someone watching could call my mom and come bail me out of jail, that would be helpful.
What am I gotta
You
call
want to turn around and
my
face
mama.
the front of the horses for me?
Yes, sir.
See that yellow cone over there?
Yes,
That's the
sir.
booking procedure
Okay.
facility. We're going to walk over there, okay?
Let's do that. Let's take a stroll.
There you go.
Let's go over
How
there.
much you had to drink tonight?
Just 7 or 18 cocktails.
7 or 8 liters?
18.
Oh, 18 liters?
Yes,
Okay.
officer. Can I call you Ossifer? That would be bad, wouldn't it?
Officers?
Yes, sir. That's what I said.
All right, we're going to turn you over to the booking people now.
Okay.
You have a nice night. Enjoy your
Book
stay
me.
with us.
Thank you so much. It was pleasant talking to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama tried to raise me better, her bleeding 99. That was nerve-wracking. I don't ever want to get in trouble either.
Horses are a little intimidating
They're
too.
very intimidating. You have to keep control of yourself. You've got to keep control of the person, and you've got to keep control of the horse. Y'all do great work. Thank you.
If you want to see the horses approaching in a line that we do at the end of the night, how we clear the street.
I have seen that before. That's old West action right there. That's tombstone stuff right there.
And we do. We line the
What do you
horses up,
line up?
4 or 5 of us, and we clear the street of pedestrians so that we can open up to vehicular traffic at the end of the night.
I won't cause trouble this time, though. I promise.
So in the line,
I'm nervous again.
we keep our horses even, and we approach the crowd or the clearing the street at the end of the night, just like this. And we give a lot of verbal warnings, blowing our whistles and everything at night because there's a lot of noise on 6th Street.
Can we move now? Can we
do
move
what
now?
you feel safe.
I'm on the sidewalk. Don't arrest me again, please.
And they're very convincing because they know not to stop.
I have actually heard them before. Yeah.
And that, again, that's the earlier that we showed you with them pushing the Galloser pushing the barrels like that with his chest. That is exactly why we do that, is because when we get into a crowd situation, we have people, and we've had people that actually put their hands on the horse and be like, no, don't, I don't want to get out of the street or whatever.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
It builds the confidence of the horse to know that I'm used to that feeling. I know that because I've pushed that barrel. It's no big deal. It doesn't matter that it's a human. My human's asking me to do it. It's okay.
Right.
And again, just building their confidence is the main thing with horses, because horses are not known for being very confident. They're not fighters. They want to run.
I just am so appreciative. I just really admire, even more now having been out here and seeing everything that you guys and gals have to do. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
For
It
your
was great
service.
meeting
Thanks
you,
for-
and thanks for all your cleaning help and
Yeah,
getting us
hey,
prepped.
no problem. Anytime you need a pooper scooper help, you just let me know.
All right, we'll give you a call.
Since I did work so hard today, maybe could I ride a horse?
Ooh,
can we
let's
ask
see.
Sergeant?
Let's see if we can get that in your future. All right, let's go check.
Hey, Sarge.
Hi.
Since I worked so hard today, scoop and poop, can I maybe ride a horse?
Yeah, we could probably let you do that today. How about you take Zodiac, this big white horse right there?
All right. Here's the exercise. I sure did have a great time today. The Austin Police Department Mounted Patrol. These guys and gals are truly our city heroes. Finally able to get up on a police horse, and now I'm gonna go arrest some people. So where's my gun?
Oh no, you can't do that.
Oh man, I tried. All right, I'm Ashley Camrath and I'm on the job. Giddy up. Let's go. Now we're doing official business. Turn your camera off, sir.